Stop downloading blurry barcode images. They may scan on your laptop, then fail after you resize them, print a small label, or place them on packaging. A barcode is geometry, so the master file should be vector. Here is how to use a barcode generator workflow to make a clean, scalable SVG in seconds. The usual workflow creates a tiny PNG, stretches it inside a design, and hopes the printer preserves every bar. Next is a fragile chain. Compression softens edges, resizing changes widths, screenshots add whitespace, and one accidental crop can make a code unreadable. The file looks simple, but precision matters. SVG Genie gives you editable vector source instead of a flattened barcode picture. Describe the format, value, proportions, quiet zone, colors, label text, and intended use. The result stays crisp at every size and can move into packaging, labels, websites, documents, and print layouts without pixelation. This topic came from a Data for SEO replacement search after the daily queue was exhausted. Barcode Generator has about 450,000 monthly US searches with keyword difficulty around 24. So, the leading YouTube videos focus on basic online tools and Excel. The stronger promise is a reusable SVG master that stays sharp. First, choose the right symbology. Code 128 handles letters and numbers for internal labels. EAN and UPC are common for retail products. Code 39 appears in inventory and industrial systems. ISBN identifies books. The barcode type is not decoration. It determines what data is valid and where the code can be used. Start with the data and destination. For example, create a code 128 barcode for order SVG 2026, size for a shipping label, black bars on white, generous quiet zones, human readable text. Below, and clean editable SVG output. Then add practical constraints. Ask for precise rectangular bars, no gradients, no rounded edges, no decorative texture, strong contrast, and enough clear space around the code. If it will be printed, name the final physical width so the layout starts with realistic proportions. A few seconds later, you'll have a barcode made from crisp vector shapes. It can scale for a tiny product label or a large warehouse sign without blur. You can place it into Figma, Illustrator, Inkscape, a web page, or a print template while keeping SVG as the source of truth. Compare the deliverables. A PNG stores a fixed grid of pixels. An SVG stores the geometry of every bar. The PNG gets softer as the workflow changes size. The SVG remains mathematically sharp. For something scanners read by measuring edges and spacing, vector is the obvious master format. Use this prompt formula. Name the barcode symbology. Provide the exact value. State the final use and dimensions. Specify foreground, background, quiet zone, and whether readable text should appear. Finally, request a clean, editable SVG with rectangular bars, no effects, and print-safe contrast. Generation is not the final gate. Test the barcode with at least 2 scanner apps at the smallest size you plan to use from a printed sample if the final asset will be printed. Check it in normal light, leave the quiet zone untouched, and confirm the decoded value character by character. Avoid the mistakes that quietly break scans, stretching only one axis, putting artwork inside the bars, using low contrast, trimming the clear margin, printing too small, placing the code across a fold, or trusting a screen preview without testing the actual material. Clean design here means disciplined restraint. Use SVG barcode masters for product labels, inventory tags, event tickets, library systems, shipping workflows, asset tracking, coupons, books, warehouse bins, packaging mockups, menus, documents, and internal tools. One accurate source file can feed every size and channel. Because the output is SVG, designers can position it precisely, developers can embed it inline, print teams can use it without requesting a higher resolution image, and operations. Teams can create consistent templates. You can export PNG or PDF when needed, but the SVG remains the reliable master. The search demand is enormous, and the current YouTube results prove people want fast barcode creation. The overlooked payoff is not merely generating bars, it is generating a clean vector asset that survives resizing, handoffs, print production, and repeated use without becoming blurry. You can try SVG Genie free with no credit card required. After that, credit packs start at $9 with no subscription to cancel. If one reusable SVG prevents a failed label batch or saves repeated file cleanup, it has already earned its place in the workflow. So stop treating barcodes like disposable screenshots. Go to SVG.com, describe the precise barcode asset you need, generate a clean editable SVG, test the final scan, and keep one sharp vector master for every label, layout, screen, and print run.